Chapter 4: Weathering and Soil Formation. Rock types: igneous, sedimentary, metamorphic. Igneous rocks. The fiery molten magma or lava within the earth that erupts from the volcano cools and solidifies over a period of time to form igneous rocks. The primary rocks are simplified form of igneous rocks because they were the first rocks to form on the earth. So that is why igneous rocks are also called primary rocks. Sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are formed from sediments deposited by river in riverbeds or along their bank and also in the bed of the sea or lakes. Metamorphic rocks. Igneous and sedimentary rocks lying deep beneath the crust under great heat and pressure may undergo changes in their appearance, texture, and color to form metamorphic rocks. This usually happens during volcanic or tectonic activities or due to plate moving. It is identified by foliation and crystal formation. Types of igneous rock: intrusive igneous rock, extrusive igneous rock. Intrusive igneous rocks. Magma takes a longer period of time to solidify beneath the Earth's surface as it is warmer there. Therefore, the mineral grains that are formed are large in the size and are usually crystalline. For example, granite. These rocks are known as intrusive rocks. Extrusive igneous rocks. Rocks such as basalt are known as extrusive igneous rocks as they are formed on Earth's surface. As the lava cools down faster here, the mineral grains are formed a minute of size. Unlike granite, basalt is dark colored rock, which is not a crystalline. Rock cycle. It all begins with magma that reaches the Earth's surface as lava and gets cooled and solidified into igneous rocks. All rocks masses get eroded and weathered to form sediment, which get transported and deposited and are compacted to form sedimentary rocks. Pre-existing rocks under heat and pressure may get transformed into metamorphic rocks and finally turn molten magma again due to intense heat of its interior. Subsequently, lava again solidifies into igneous rocks and the cycle continues. Weathering and erosion. Weathering is a static process that involves the coming down or disintegration as well as decomposition of rock masses due to the action of different elements of weather such as rain, frost, wind, and fluctuation in the temperature. It occurs in situ, which means the place where the rock lies. Erosion, on the other hand, refers to the wearing away or denuation of the rocks and transportation and final deposition of the rock sediment by natural agents such as running water, wind, glacier, waves. Thus, erosion is a dynamic process. Factors affecting the process of weather. The first one we know is climate. This includes changes in temperature, amount, type, and duration of precipitation, and amount of sunshine received. Decomposition of the rocks is common in warm, humid places, while disintegration in common occurrence is the arid region of the globe. Types of rocks is the second point. Rocks may be soft or hard depending on their mineral composition. Some minerals are more soluble than others or absorb more water easily, while others may make the rock more hard and resistant. Some rocks are joined and these undergo disintegration rapidly. A third point is topography. Often weathering is faster on steeper slopes than gentler ones. However, soil accumulation is more on gentler slopes. Slopes receiving more sunshine or rain have faster rate of weathering. Fourth point is presence of vegetation. Plant cover shields rocks from the element of weathering. Bare rock's surface are prone to get weathered faster. Human activity, building of roads, deforestation, construction of buildings exposes rocks to elements to the weather, thus making them more susceptible to weathering. Types of weathering. There are three types of weathering: physical weathering, chemical weathering, and biological weathering. Let's get to know some points of physical weathering. Granular disintegration. When temperature rises during the day, minerals in rocks expand, and when temperature falls at night, they contract. This continuous expansion and contraction of mineral grains causing them to lose. This may split the rock and cause them to crumble. This is known as granular disintegration. Block disintegration. Sometimes, due to such expansion and contraction, cracks appear on the rocks and blocks or rocks get disseminated, leading to rock disintegration. Exfoliation. Continuous expansion and contraction may lead to the weakening, loosening, and subsequent removal of thin outer layer of rock mass as this layer absorbs and loses heat the most. Subsequently, several outer layers of rocks may be removed constantly, like peeling onion, reducing the size of rock. This process is known as exfoliation.